What's going on, everyone? It's JBReal. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notifications, because we're going to dive into something real, man. That's what I'm trying to base this channel about. It's just real conversations. We're just trying to have a good time, real conversations, and dive deep into things that us men, we don't talk about. You know, we don't have nowhere to talk about it. We don't have no one to talk about it with. Well, that's what this is for, right? You know, we're going to start a 12-part series. It's going to be a 12-episode series based off my book, Homeless Dad, Laws of the 3 W's. It's been an amazing journey, an amazing ride. And if it wasn't, honestly, because of you guys, I would have never got this book done. So thank you all for the support. I have, all my followers on TikTok and on, Instagram, and everybody that's been supporting me throughout this whole journey. It's been an amazing ride. Men don't talk about the war inside their minds, so I wrote mines. Picture this. Me with my 3 kids inside a train, the sound of the tracks, the metal walls. It's cold outside, so you're here for shelter. And then your son tells you, he goes, "Dad, I'm hungry." And you got no money, nothing. So all you could tell him is, "I'm sorry, bud. Let me figure it out." That's what we do as men, right? We just figure it out, right? Well, that's where my story begins. It begins with poverty, addiction, abandonment, drugs, alcohol, abuse. And the only thing that got me out of it was honestly the 3 W's, the laws of the 3 W's. Why is this happening to me? What am I going to do about it? And when am I going to do something about it? I know it sounds simple, and it's not. It's not as simple as I make it seem, but it starts off with those questions. You got to ask yourself those 3 questions, and you got to start off with the why. You got to be honest with yourself, and you got to start off with the why. First of all, this isn't a motivational video. That's not what this is about. And this isn't going to be a highlight reel either. If you're looking for a highlight reel, go check out ESPN, man, because this is not what we're doing here, man. What we're doing here, man, we're gonna get deep into conversations, the conversations that we don't talk about. And I want to give you guys a space to talk about it. And if you guys don't want to talk about it, then I'm going to talk about it for you. That's what we're going to do here. This is about the war inside your mind, that quiet war, the unseen war. The one that if you win, you don't get a prize for it. You don't get a good job. You don't get a good game. None of it. You win the war and it's like nothing happened. This channel's for the men that feel unseen, unheard. You're not alone. You're not alone, man. I've been there. I know what it feels like to be on that ledge and think that everything's going to be easier and everybody's going to be happy if you were gone. Things would be a lot better. And I'm going to be honest with you, it's not. It's not. Because all you're going to do is leave the pain that you carry. You're going to transfer that pain to the loved ones now. The people that loved you, you're going to transfer that pain to them. And you selfishly ain't going to live with it no more. Because you decided to jump off that ledge, In this series, we're going to break down the book chapter by chapter, all the battles that I had to go through, the struggles, everything, how I survived, If you're a dad that's grinding, a parent that's grinding, because I don't want to only seclude it just for men. You could be a woman too, a kid, man. Right now, there's kids at the age of 12 just ending it all. If you feel unseen, unheard, that's what I'm here for. I'm here for you guys. I will be your voice. Yeah, I'll be your voice, man. We're going to talk about my dedication to my brother Angel, who his life was cut short. Everything I do, this channel right now, this channel is because of him. I'm not a guru. I'm not a celebrity. I'm just a guy that lived it. I lived it. You name it, I lived it. I was there. I've done it. And I was able to come out of it. And it wasn't easy. It wasn't. But it's not impossible. You know? Look, I get it, man. Life's hard. It is. It's tough. But there is no man too broken to rebuild. There is no person too lost to rise, man. You can do it. Because there is no pain that cannot become purpose. That's the honest truth. See, when my life was falling apart, I didn't need advice. I needed clarity. I needed wisdom. But wisdom comes through lived experience, right? So I had to be honest with myself. And the only way I was going to be able to get structure was through these 3 questions. Why is this happening to me? Why can't I not overcome this situation? Why am I the one going through this, right? Look, I'm going to be honest. It's not in a victim mentality way. It's not, you're not a victim, right? Don't consider yourself a victim. Just in an honest way. Why is this happening to me? The second question is what? What am I going to do about it? What am I holding? Right? What is the weight that I'm holding that doesn't let me move forward? Right? You have to be honest with yourself. You have to dig deep and find it deep inside here and here. And the next question is when. And this one people might think is the hardest, right? Because this one takes action. But in reality, the action starts when you ask yourself why. That's when the action starts. And if you look at it that way, the when becomes easy. When am I going to do something about it? Tomorrow? No. Whenever I feel like it's right? No. Or today, right now. Now that I have the answers, I have the why, I have the what, now is my when. Look, guys, just stick with me through these 12 episodes, and I promise you guys we're going to build something that's unbreakable. It's going to be great. It's going to be awesome. Just stick with me. You know, if you're feeling this episode, if you like this episode, just drop a like, drop a comment. As a matter of fact, you don't even have to like the episode. Just drop a comment. Drop your why. Put your why in the comment because you might save someone else. So drop your why in the comments, and let's start this conversation together. Let's do this together, man. It's gonna be all right. You know, this channel only exists for one reason: for the ones that feel unseen, unheard. It's not that you can't do it. You might just be untrained, and that's okay. That is okay. It's kind of like working out, right? You gotta tear your muscles up. You gotta beat your muscles up to rebuild them and get them stronger. That's it. And they get bigger, they get stronger. Same thing with your mind, same thing with your heart. Right? There's 3 phases: mind, your heart, and your physical body. They're all connected. It's all connected. Subscribe if you guys want real conversation. This is no hype, no pretending. This is honestly raw, real, unfiltered conversations. You know, go check out the book, Homeless Dad, Laws of the 3 W's. It's on Amazon right now. Obviously, I'll be lying to you if I say, oh, I'm not, you know, it doesn't benefit me for you guys to get yourself a copy. But in reality, it's not about it benefiting me. It's about it benefiting you because I put every lesson I've learned in life inside this book. And I'm just some dude from the Bronx, man. I'm just some kid from the streets, homeless with nothing. And I was able to build something. Now, I don't have no education. I got this last year. Everything I did it through just hard work. And a lot of learning. Go check out the book, Homeless Dad. It's on Amazon. This is going to be awesome, man. It's going to be an amazing journey. You know, like, share, subscribe, pound it, deuces. I'm out, man. It's going to be fucking great.